What's up, guys? It's Matt from IKNK Traders. It's also Pablo. Oh, he doesn't want to be on camera today. That's just fine. But let's talk about my trade today of CPAH. Made 1,500 bucks. Just over 1,500 bucks on this trade. And Pablo's just excited as I am. So I'm gonna go over the whole trade with you guys. I'm gonna give you guys a breakdown. Hopefully you can learn from it. If you like these videos, like, subscribe, comment below. Hit us up on Instagram at IKNK Traders. Myself, kidhustle_iconic, which actually that will be changing today, but we'll talk about that in another video. So hit us up, let us know. Peace. So guys, let's get right into it. This is CPAH. This is the pre-market that you guys can see on the screen. This is what I was looking at. This is what I was thinking here. So on the daily chart, guys, 190 and 136 are very important numbers when you're in this channel of price action. All this gapped all the way up to 225 and then came back down and consolidated on this 135 to 140 level. So I was able to get my full position. Keep in mind, this is pre-market, so when I say full position, it's actually about a quarter of the size that I would normally take on a stock like this with being in the pre-market. So I was able to get a fair size position in this, all pre-market. Now, if we move along a little bit more, you can see kind of how the price action went. So I was able to get 140 average right in here. As soon as this did drop down, bounce off 135, and then broke over 13 EMA here, broke over VWAP here, and then it was just a continuous uptrend. Now, why was I not worried about this 190s level? Because pre-market had already showed me that this had the range to break above it. Where I took my first profit here, I took my first profit right at 220. With this being a low float stock, also guys, low float, high institutional ownership. This had a very, in my opinion, great chance to continue to move to the upside. What I'm going to do actually here, I'm going to show you my entries and my exits so you guys can see where I was looking for, particularly in this stock. So as you can see right in here, I took my position, kind of bottom ticking as much as I could here, this area, this little wick here on the 5-minute chart. First profit there, took the rest of my profit there, and then I actually started to go long here. Again, because the 220s level was starting to act as support. And my second trade on this, which I said I did have 3 trades on this, 2 winners, 1 loser. I got stopped out right here, right under the $2 mark. I should have stopped out a little bit earlier. I really should have just been risking here. Made a little bit of a mental error there. So missed all of this action as I was focusing on something else at the particular time. Didn't take any trades, and then I was able to get another move here right on the 270s level, all the way up into the 320s level. That was my final trade of the day. I was able to lock in quite a bit of profit on this trade. All in all, I was able to make over 1,500 bucks on this. So I'm going to go over the rest of the trade though, so you guys can get a good understanding of what I was looking for when I made this trade. So as you can see right in here, this is where I got took my first top profit. I had a trend line here where I was looking, kind of as for continuation, but it dumped down and I got stopped out on my second trade right here. So gave up, gave up about half of the money I made on the first trade. I had, some people in the live chat were asking me why I didn't take a position here. Why I didn't take a position here. Sorry about that. Why I did take a position here was because I do not like these wedge plays. And what do I mean by a wedge play? I mean when you're jammed on a tight channel between VWAP and an area of support. I didn't take any position, and I was kind of focusing. I was looking at another stock at the time, and I missed this move here. But I got in, as you can see on my second trade, I got in right around here, right on 170s, and was able to ride up right into 320s. And that was the final trade for me on this stock. Now, I'm going to pull up the daily so everybody can see what I was thinking. So 135 level, as you can see, January support, March support. Had a real nice run up into the 270s level here, came back down. Now, a little bit of consolidation here on 190s, resistance, a couple days of support, back to resistance, come down. So this has been in this channel, 136 to 190 for a long time, 135, but, support. And then as we broke down underneath 135, it started to turn into resistance. So once we got this big gap up today though, and it showed me that it had the range to get over right into 225. 225 was old resistance. If you look here, that's why I took my profit the first time at 220. As you can see, this moved its way up all the way pretty much to $4. What was the high a day? $4.45. Wow, this had a nice big rip. But let's look at the levels that I had previously. So 270s. 270s was resistance, support. So I had a channel in here of data that I could look at, which gave me levels into the 325. So that's why I took this trade, 270s to 320. I just wanted to get, inside the bigger move, almost top ticket, you could say, on that move, but was able to lock in profit. And that's what's important on these trades, is you got to make sure you're locking in your profit as you go. That's the trade on this one for me today. So guys, if you like these videos, like, subscribe, comment below. I'm going to be doing trade recaps a lot more. I'm going to be talking about the IKNK community a lot more. And if you want to reach out to us at IKNK Traders at Instagram. On Instagram, myself is at kidhustle_IKNK, which that's actually going to be changing. So look out for my podcast. It's coming out a little bit later tonight. So yeah, check it out. All the best from the West. We'll see you guys later.